Let's play! Whoa! Hello there, ladies and gentlemen. You all may call me Pharaoh, and welcome back to Let's Play the Somnium Files, Nirvana Initiative. Last time we left off, we saw that really sad ending regarding Gen and Amame, really. And then we went to the other route of Leon's Somnium, check out the gold case, and it's just really him professing his love for Kizzy, like super duper duper. And right now we're just kind of continuing right after that Somnium. It's been a few weeks since I kind of played this because at the time of this recording, God of War came out a few weeks back, and I've been trying to, find time to stream that, but I'm also trying to find time to record this, and then work, and life, and holy crap, it's hard, ladies and gentlemen. But, I enjoy doing what I do, so, I'm just gonna keep doing what I can. First off, as we usually do, even though I'm sure it serves no purpose, I'm gonna take a look around the area.
Hey, Leon,
oh crap!
does this remind?
What?
Oh, I'm just gonna skip all this, and then just read it from the log. My apologies.
A two-way mirror.
Hey, Leon, does this remind you of any voyeur content you've seen?
What?
Oh, if you don't get it, never mind.
I think Date is becoming a bad influence on you.
He sure is. I mean, everybody has their kink, so whatever. Yeah, see, sometimes I'm surprised. Sometimes we don't really have anything funny in here, but there you go. I was just proven wrong. Okay, well, I guess we'll go ahead and start investigating Leon. See what he has to say, because man, it sure as hell was a Somnium. Nothing hard, but still. Leon, you're pretty different.
Normally in Somnia, you can see a person's true colors, who they really are. But you were different, Leon. Who you are on the outside is exactly who you are on the inside.
So, can you let me go? Now you know that I have nothing to hide, right?
Well, you sure as hell had a lot to hide regarding the other route. So, yeah, as of this route right now, we don't know that there's that fifth body of the unknown person in Gen's freezer door, or is in his freezer. So, yeah. Now, this is a stupid question, but do you like Kizzy?
Of frickin' course! I love her more than the Soyuz! Or any space shuttle for that matter.
What kind of comparison is that?
That is a really weird comparison, but I guess I'll drop it. So what was it that you saw about the HB case, Leon?
Like I said, I didn't see anything. There has to be a mistake.
We're not gonna check his body temperature, nothing?
Fine. Let's hold off on what you saw earlier, but I do have a favor to ask.
You want me to pick that lock? But I said I'm not gonna do that. I already told you. I'm not unlocking anything for anyone anymore.
No matter what?
Yeah.
What if I told you I'll give you a whole photo album of Kizzy?
Nah.
In order to access the staircase, we need Leon's skills.
I can't get a warrant. It's a pain in the ass and it'll take too long.
It would also cause too much of a disturbance to destroy the door with heavy machinery. We need to keep this simple and quiet.
So we need to convince Leon.
Correct. Mizuki, you have a call.
From who?
I do not recognize the number. I cannot say.
Connect me. You.
We don't have time. I'll keep it short. I just sent you something. It's not fake. This is a real video. Trust me.
What's with her?
Did I miss something before? I think I went too fast. I was trying to also read this trivia up here. Due to an improvement made a few years ago, the words in the sinker's brain can be converted into voice data and sent via a phone line, which is why Leon couldn't hear Mizuki words this time. Then it should be possessed of Mizuki's words. Whatever. Now, what did she say here? This is a real video. Trust me. Goodbye. Okay.
I don't know, but I have the video. I'm opening it.
Father! How could you do this?
There's nothing wrong with a parent caring for a child. If you continue to protest, I will force the issue. He's an ex-convict. You don't know what he's capable of. With a snap of my fingers, I could get him arrested again.
No!
Kizuna, think about it. This is what's best for the both of you.
What was that?
Unknown, but it looked similar to a wink sync.
Okay, putting aside the masked woman part, let's just say the video is real.
It seemed to be Kizuna being threatened by her father, Richie, to break up with Lien.
But that's so mean!
Hey, you've been quiet a long time.
Lien, listen.
Hold on, Mizuki. Don't tell him about the video. We may be able to use it as a bargaining chip.
Okay. Lien, if you agree to my favor, I'll share something you will really want to know.
Something I'd want to know.
Yeah, it's about Kizzy.
I mean, I can't blame them for using that video as leverage. And it just goes to show that she didn't really hate, you know, Lien, or didn't want to really break up with him. It was all coerced because of her father and being a rich freaking douchebag. But, you know, hey, there you go. This is 11:50 or 11:30 the night before, or like...
This is totally crazy.
Never mind. Oh, so he actually got in there. Okay. I thought we were actually going to see him, you know, go to that area, break the locks, or unlock the locks, all that. Whatever.
The cathedral is completely rebuilt.
6 years is enough time for that.
With Nai's finances, that is.
So, what are we doing here?
Well...
Good question. This place brings back nothing but crappy memories. I'm sure the big thing is examining a ritual platform, but let's just take a look around first, too. It's a torch lighting area. There's a bunch of them. Oh, that's a flag? Oh, I guess it is. I don't know why I assumed it was just a big-ass slab of concrete. I don't know. Do you know what's also weird? I don't know if it's just me or not, but why does this area remind me of, like, some place you'd see in a Dragon Quest series? Like a dungeon or something. I don't know. And here I am acting like I know a lot about the series. I really don't. I played and loved the hell out of Dragon Quest XI, and I can't wait to hear more about Dragon Quest XII, but all the other ones I haven't even touched. I'm curious about them now, but that is a series that takes a long time to get through. Like, once again, going back to Dragon Quest XI, that game should have ended like 5 times when I was playing it, but there was just more and more and more happening. Like the epilogue, that wasn't an epilogue. That was like you need to know what happens there, but it just, the game treats it as one. Anyway, let's thank him first for helping us get here.
Oh, I never thanked you.
Thanked me?
You opened the staircase locks.
Oh, that? That's no big deal. For me, it's like opening a pickle jar.
I see.
You know, I don't think I actually realized this or said this yet, but the whole idea of Lien picking locks and opening locks and his demeanor regarding it, like, oh, it's so easy. It reminds me of that YouTuber, the lock-picking lawyer. Dude is awesome as hell. You know, like, it's super, like, it's something weird about it. It's, like, captivating, educational, but he literally shows you how freaking easy it is to open, like, nearly any type of lock. It is something. And it just awesome content just for a guy who has these, I guess, you know, I guess it's a good skill, but also like anything else out there in the world could be used for malicious purposes. So, but I think especially for him, it's all meant for educational purposes. Anyway, let's talk about why we're here.
There should be a hidden safe around here. I came here to look for it.
Is there hidden treasure?
If there is, we'll split it 50-50. But that's not what I'm here for. I'm here for a file. It might be a big lead.
A file?
Now, I'm trying to remember why they're even looking for that in the first place. Is it because of the whole thing with Shoma and him being like the eternal youth, experiment gone right? I'm not entirely sure. Anyway, let's talk about some information.
And like I promised, I'll tell you that thing I was talking about.
Oh yeah, I almost forgot.
This guy is an airhead.
You were talking about breaking up with Kizzy at the park earlier, right?
Yeah?
What if everything she said was an act? A lie?
She didn't mean it?
Right, she was lying to you. But she had to.
What? Why?
Well, her father...
If you continue to protest, I will force the issue. With a snap of my fingers, I could get him arrested again.
Seriously? Richie said that?
Yeah. So basically, she had to lie to protect you.
Yeah. Kizzy.
Isn't that a relief?
Yeah, but it hurts me to think about what went through her head when she said that stuff. But I guess I should be happy. Yeah!
I am having a very difficult time understanding his type.
Anyway, where's the safe?
Hold on, let me look.
Should I help too?
No, it's fine. I can just use my superpowers.
Your what?
Just hold on a second.
That's right, she does have superpowers. Well, actually, she kind of does. I mean, she does have super strength. I know it's all because of genetic engineering and all that, but I think we're more so talking about the,
Maybe inside that torch.
Tokiko would be covered in burns.
but, could be interesting.
Maybe behind the flag.
Nothing is there. It's too high anyway.
Could it be in the sand? The diamond in the rough? Nope. They didn't even say anything about the sand. They're like, no, that's stupid. Why the hell did you even think about that?
Maybe inside the pillar.
That could be a possibility, but you should search more.
AKA, that was really dumb. Why the hell did you think about that? And no, it's not it. Okay, fine. We'll go to the obvious thing.
I'm curious about this pedestal.
It seems to be for ritual purposes.
What?
That's... Mizuki.
I know. Hiya! This is...
You've got to be kidding.
I do not know who this is, but...
They're another victim of the HB case.
I was kind of hoping we get a better look at the face or the body. I'm assuming it could be the fifth person that we saw in the freezer, but they looked bald there, and the other half didn't. Like, the one in the freezer, I think, was the left half, and this is the right half. So, interesting. And now it's officially Valentine's Day, and it's snowing. Yay. Yeah, and for whatever reason, this looks like an entirely different person compared to the one we saw in the freezer. So are there 6 people that we don't know? Like, is there a 6th person? Or is there something else we don't know?
That face.
Synthetic skin made from chitin, often used for skin transplants for burn patients.
So there's no way of telling who this person really is by their face.
At the very least, it appears that terror got to them. The cut section is identical to the other victims.
Which would mean this person was in the Horodori Institute basement too.
That would be the case. Estimated time of death is February 10th, 12 o'clock.
That's when...
Yes. Jin's left half that was found at the stadium had the same estimated time of death.
So what, Terror killed them together? There are 2 machines, I guess.
I have no idea what's going on. All of this is totally beyond me.
I am also at a loss, but it is our job to make the incomprehensible comprehensible. What do we need to do to accomplish that?
Find leads?
What is the biggest lead that we have right now?
That's...
Guess whatever she was looking at was really important. Something she didn't want anyone to know.
Tokiko's file!
We should look through it now. That is the reason we came here after all.
So that is a little interesting that they mentioned that it's synthetic skin. I didn't want to be, rude, because like when I saw the face, I'm like that. I was thinking back in my head, I'm like that looks a little odd, and it kind of looked like a mannequin, So I'm like, okay, but I guess that makes sense now compared to the body we found in the freezer, because it looked like that side of the body, the face had like a scar, perhaps a burn scar. So, oh man, what the hell? I don't know. So here's hoping this file, whatever, is still in the platform somewhere. Actually, no, there's no safe inside. Where the hell is that damn safe then? Oh crap, I totally forgot about Leon. Is he okay? Yeah, he's shaking up. Damn. I was really hoping it would be in there, or like, aside from the body. But I don't see where the hell we can, what else we can investigate here? We can't go up there. Wait, the wall?
I remember Shoma saying...
She seemed caught off guard. There was a small safe back there.
Once again, I just assumed that he meant the pedestal, but okay.
It's a hidden safe!
Just as Shoma said.
The safe is in the wall.
Is there some kind of mechanism that slides the safe into the wall?
Like what?
A switch? A button? An input device? Hey! What are you doing?
It was getting really annoying, so...
What? Do you smash apart Rubik's Cubes to rearrange the colors?
Whatever, it worked, didn't it?
Escape room operators would hate you.
In any case, even I don't think I can get this safe open.
Then...
Right. Hey, Leon.
Yeah, got it. It's open.
There it is!
That the file you were talking about?
Probably.
I'm glad I could help, but I do not want to know what's inside. I don't want to get involved in any more trouble.
Well, you say that, man, but I think there's just trouble finds us at this point, to be quite honest. And the whole thing with the escape room operators would hate you, quote. I mean, I get it. But sometimes brute force does work, even though that's outside the rules. Now, I'm not saying that you should do that in any escape room. I enjoy escape rooms. I think I've only been to, like, one, though. And it sucks. I really want to try more. Obviously, I mean, come on. Look at the game we're playing. Look what the writer has, what games they've done before. I'm a sucker for escape rooms. So, yeah, I'd love to do more. Maybe soon. Anyway, Leon walked back to where he was standing. Well, I wouldn't say he was standing. He was more so cradled, but, you know, still. I think anybody would have seen what they saw.
Now, Mizuki.
Yeah?
I turned the page on the file.
It is a printout from a PC. It begins like this. Everything is here for the Frayer. Tokiko Shigure.
So Tokiko wrote this?
Yes.
What does she mean by Frayer?
Unknown. Let's keep reading it.
Well, it's interesting that they use that word again because at the very beginning of the game when we found Jin's body, or whatever side, was it the left side? No, his right side, I think. Whatever side. It was impaled with a sign that said free to fray or something like that. Fray to free. So, okay. I opened up a random page and read it.
Tumors on the right side of the body. I only discovered these symptoms when he was 5 years old. He was taken by the Pharaoh family, yes. But he is my son. I spend all my days thinking about ways to save him. Then, Chikara reached out to me with a way to save Jin. When I first heard his idea, I was mortified and angry. His plan was this: kidnap a child with DNA as close as possible to Jin's, and transplant their organs as needed. The very idea made me tremble with fear and trepidation. But thinking about my son, I reluctantly agreed. Chikara began traveling the country to collect DNA samples from children in orphanages. After a while, he found a child with the exact same genotype as Jin, Uru Samizuki. He was 6 years old and held at Iowan. Late at night, Chikara and I broke into the facility, shot him with tranquilizers, and took him away. The transplants happened for years, more than a decade. From Uru's right half to Jin's right half, and ultimately, the right half of his face as well. All the while, Uru was under Chikara's complete control. He was held captive in the basement of the Institute, like an animal raised solely to be Jin's donor. I went to go see Uru many times. It may sound hypocritical or contradictory, but I felt sorry for him. Uru desired my love and attention. He looked up to me, even though he knew I was one of his kidnappers. I told him about the teachings of knives. This world is not real, and therefore, your pain is not real either. That is what I bestowed upon him. His eyes sparkled with intensity as he listened. He wanted to be useful to me one day, so he began studying. Over time, my doubts and guilts rose up inside me. Suicidal ideation became impossible to resist. One fateful day, I slit my wrists with the intention of ending my life. Fortunately or unfortunately, I failed. I wavered between life and death, but eventually recovered. And I was blessed with a revelation. This world is only a simulation. I, of course, already knew this truth, as it was central to Nai's teachings. But in that moment, I truly understood the meaning behind those words. As I learned of the great deception that is this world, I lost all emotion.
Wow. Okay. That was a pretty big revelation regarding whatever happened to Uru. the child that was kidnapped from Iowan. But now I'm a little bit confused, because here we are thinking like, oh yeah, well the person that was living in the basement of Horodori, they must be Terror. You know, like all their sayings and like the diary and all this stuff. It's like, oh yeah, it's Terror. But now going back to the Somnium of Terror, and it's like, oh wait, they're Jin? I am kind of thinking maybe not. Because like, how can we explain that either way too? Like, how the hell is Jin Terror when he's supposedly dead? Unless the dead body is Uru. Or is it vice versa? Holy crap, Shikata is a piece of shit. His freaking idea of saving his child, like, let's just kidnap another child that looks, has almost the same DNA and transplant the organs. Like, huh? But I do love that they had to use that chaotic, creepy look of him anytime they're referring back to him. It's fitting for the piece of crap that he is. There's more, but it would take a while to read everything. I skimmed through the pages so Aiba could scan everything.
Got it. Scan complete. I have already processed everything written there.
Thanks. But why did you show up all of a sudden?
I thought it would be easier to talk like this.
Okay. I'm not gonna complain, but what's going on? I mean, there's lots of stuff that we're like, huh? And poor Leon, he's still, we'll leave him alone for now. What do you have to tell us, Aiba? Let's talk about Jin Furuya himself.
As indicated in the file, Jin Furuya was Tokiko Shigure's son, and his father was...
37 years ago, when Tokiko was 23, she became pregnant with this child.
So the child the masked woman was talking about was Jin.
Okay, we get that. Now, this whole thing with the half-face transplant as well?
Right. The tumors appeared on the skin as well. Ultimately, it reached the right half of Jin's face. When I say right half, I mean from Jin's perspective. The tumors covered the whole right side of his face. Those were all removed. And afterward, the skin of the right half of Uru's face was transplanted onto Jin.
Now, I don't know anything really about transplants or anything like that, but why did they have to use... Couldn't they use any other skin from Jin's body instead of from his face as a transplant? Or were they just, like, sadistic enough? They're like, well, who the hell cares? I don't know. But why didn't they just transplant the whole face?
The left half of Jin's face had a unique percent-shaped mark.
A percent-shaped mark?
After Chikara left Nice, he became a follower of the cult called the Order of Percent. To them, the percent mark had a special meaning.
The mark of percent is a voice of the Creator.
Chikara would not dare remove such a sacred mark from Jin's face, which is why the left half of Jin's face was left untouched. Within the file were photos of Jin Furuya and Uru Samizuki before the transplant. This is what Jin Furuya looked like.
So... Hold on. I was a little bit confused. I'm like, wait a minute. Jin's face never had any type of mark like that. But if we're saying that this is Jin, look at him. This is the guy we found in the freezer. That's definitely the mark. So, the way Jin Furuya looks now is actually how Uru looks. Huh.
What?
I understand you want to say something, but please let me continue. Next is Uru. This is what Uru looked like.
What?
Okay, so maybe that does make a little bit of sense of terror. It is Jin using Uru's his body. Oh my god, they're I mean, not to be spoilerish to the first game, but do you guys see the kind of the resemblance coming that's happening here a little bit? Okay. Can we summarize the face transplant a little bit?
Okay. I don't get any of this.
I understand you are confused, so allow me to condense the information. After the transplant, Jin looked like this.
The right half of his face was Uru's. The left half was the original.
Untouched to preserve the percent mark.
What happened to Uru after he lost the right side of his face?
The part of his face that he lost was then covered by a chitinous material, a synthetic skin.
Artificial skin?
Correct. The corpse is Uru Somizuki.
How can that be?
Technically, half of Uru Somizuki.
Where is the other half?
You already know.
The left half of the corpse at the stadium on the 10th. That was Uru too?
Yes. And of course, 6 years ago on February 10th, the body found at Devaita was Jin Furue's right half. So, this and this are two different people. It is easy to understand why the mistake of thinking they were the same person was made. Their faces are identical, besides the fact that they are mirror images. But that is not the only reason. When the body was found at the stadium, the DNA sample used for comparison was DNA taken from Jin's organs. The corpse had lost almost all of its blood, and the body was extraordinarily damaged by fire. Therefore, the DNA samples had to be taken from the organs found at the scene. And because those were originally taken from Uru, it of course follows that they match.
That's how the two bodies were determined to be the same person.
Yes.
Hold on. No, I'm still a little bit confused about something. So, I guess I was under the assumption like, oh yeah, they just transplanted everything, but now we know like, no, they did a half because they want to preserve Jin's original mark. But that would mean that, yeah, she said it's two different people. That means that both Jin Furie and Uru are both dead. So what the hell's up with what we saw in the segment of the case that's now locked right now that when we were at the factory, when we saw Terror himself? Is that something else completely now? Is it somebody else? I don't know. Because going back to the body that was in Gen's freezer, that was the left half of Jin. They wanted to keep that, so like that was the left half, and then his right half was the one at the studio? I keep forgetting a little bit, but okay. So what about Jin's face in the media?
Edited by using a mirror image of the right side of his face. Jin never appeared publicly. The photos were all provided by him.
So you're telling me that nobody ever saw this man? Nobody in his companies, like nothing? I mean, I guess it's not like stupidly far-fetched, but can we talk about the slicer found in the basement of the Institute?
That body was not a part of the HB case. It was already in the basement. Chikara must have been experimenting with different procedures before deciding on organ transplants. Therefore,
I don't know, like cutting two bodies in half right down the middle, and then you combine the left half of one with the right half of the other.
Combining bodies.
Yes. It seems Chikara was attempting to combine the donor's right half with Jin's left half, which is why there are two slicing machines.
How would that even work?
It wouldn't. Which is why he came up with the organ transplant idea, which was far more realistic. Now we know who Terror is.
The diary in the basement of Horridori Institute. Terror definitely wrote it.
It was Uru being kept there.
Terror was Uru.
Undoubtedly.
But Uru is...
That's what I'm confused about. I mean, Uru apparently died all those years ago then. Because that's the left half. So, the right half we see here at the pedestal, right? So, what's going on now? I feel like I'm missing something. I'm sorry, guys.
Yes.
Uru died February 10th this year.
Yes. He is no longer alive.
Uru died February 10th this year. What about the other victims? Who killed them?
Unknown.
So you're saying we got a copycat? Are we talking about clones? Did they have like a protege like freaking like the Saw movies? I'm super confused. But then again, we saw how Terror looked like, and it was supposedly Jin. But maybe it's actually Uru, but I don't know how the hell that's gonna work. Does that say danger on the wheel? Okay.
Leon!
Kizzy!
What is going on here, Big Sis? I answered your call, that is why I am here, but I did not know he would be here.
Leon...
I know. Kizzy, I heard what your dad said, but I've cleaned up. I'm not gonna do anything bad anymore. I won't go to jail. Please, don't worry.
My father will never forgive you. What will you do about that?
I want to be your legs, Kizzy. And your wings. Let's use those wings and run away together. We can fly as high and as far as we want. To the ends of the earth.
So you want to elope with me?
Yes, that's right. Kizzy, I'm gonna make you happy. I will never make you cry. I'll keep a smile on your face every day.
But what about your happiness? You being with me is going to take away your freedom.
No, that's not true. Being with you makes me happy. With you, I can fly. Let's go, Kizzy.
Leon, I understand. Please, take me with you. Higher, farther, to the ends of the earth.
Of course.
Leon! What are you doing?
You know how dogs sometimes get so excited they pee? It's kind of like that.
What?
Well, let's begin. Start the music!
On my way to the station, the crowd squeezes out my frustration. And now I'm taking heat in the classroom. Oh well, I'll eat some donuts in the bathroom. Now I hear my friend got herself a boyfriend. They're going out for barbecue You truly are too good to me.
Huh? Did you say something really nice just now?
No. I was just making fun of how simple you are.
Hey!
Well, I'm glad everything worked out. Happily ever after. Case closed.
I don't know about that. I don't think this is all so simple.
Oh, yeah, you're right. We still haven't solved the HB case completely.
That is not what I mean. There is a group of people on their way here.
What?
They will be here shortly.
How shortly?
Let's see. Another 2 seconds.
There they are.
The girl's there too.
Mr. Chieda said to get her back. Don't hurt her.
What about the guy and the other girl?
Can we kill them?
He didn't say no killing.
That makes things easier.
Who are these guys?
I believe Ricci hired them.
Jeez, way to ruin the mood. Get back, you two. I'll take care of them. Leon, protect Kizzy.
Got it. They'll have to take Kizzy over my cold dead body!
They vanished! You?
I was just passing by.
No, you weren't.
Mizuki, they're using optical camouflage. Use thermo mode.
Right. I can see their body heat signatures. Wait, how did you know that?
I guess.
No, you didn't. Oh, hold up. That's my bike. Could you at least ask?
Mizuki, I think you have it wrong.
What do you mean?
I got it on the internet.
Ugh.
Anyway. Let's go.
Who are these chicks? The bitch Avengers or something?
Stronger than Black Widow, that's for sure.
Let's get out of here.
Thanks. You helped me out again.
No, don't worry about it.
So, what's going on here? Guess it's time to let the cat out of the bag. The NASA glue loses its hold over time.
Big sis?
Nice seeing you again, Kizuna.
Quartz?
Please stop calling me that. Hold on. I'm trying to process this. Kizzy and Leon? You know her?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, stuff happened and... Stuff happened? Fine. Whatever. I'll think about it later. What I want to know is... your face. We can talk about it all later. More importantly, Kizzy and Leon, you need to get out of here. Those guys might come back with reinforcements.
Oh, right.
You can use my bike. There's a helmet under the seat. The keys are still in the ignition.
Are you certain this is okay?
No, but just give it back as soon as you can, okay?
I can't thank you enough for this. Kizzy, hold on tight.
Okay.
Do you know where you're going?
Well...
To the ends of the earth.
all right. Let's go!
Bye, you two! I hope you stay happy forever!
Thank you!
My big sisters, you stay happy forever too!
Off they go. They'll be fine. Huh? What's wrong? What isn't wrong? Fair enough. Can we talk? Yeah, but before that... we need to get rid of those guys.
They did not appear to even notice Kizuna and Leon escaping.
These guys are idiots. We can't let them follow them. We gotta take them down. So let's go, Mizuki. Mizuki! Ugh, damn it! I don't get anything that's happening, but fine. You and I are gonna talk about everything after we're through with this. Fine by me. Well then, let's start. Yeah!
Please don't tell me it's ending there. Please don't. You assholes. Of course they wouldn't. Okay. So I think of all this information that we learned in this ending, or this path, especially the whole thing regarding Uru and Jin, this might be enough information to go back to that one path that was locked and take things from there. Wow, mixed feelings with that. Like, I feel like it was, I feel like that reveal was kind of rushed. Like, or maybe I'm just weird. I don't know. I think I was expecting more. So, here's what I was thinking. Like, because I'm still going hard on this whole clone aspect, which I know probably has no merit whatsoever, so I don't know why the hell I'm so damn, like, engrossed in it, or, like, why I'm like, really hard on, like, it must be some form of a clone. But I was thinking that because, it seemed like the masked woman had, like, a huge connection to Kizuna, that maybe it's a clone of her, or like the whole idea of her being the big sis, I kind of figure that might be it, but yeah, no, it's a little weird. Like the masked woman, which by the way we don't even know her name anymore, it still says masked woman, she just looks like Mizuki. Now it could be that you know, this whole thing with genetic engineering and whatnot. Because this masked woman she seems or looks a bit older than Mizuki. Like, it's kind of hard to tell, but that's kind of the idea I'm getting out of it. So it's very possible when they were doing genetic engineering on Mizuki when she wasn't even born yet, maybe they took the DNA of whoever this woman is, and that's why they kind of look exactly the same. Now, she does have the, 2 different eye colors, if you guys noticed that. Like, one of them being blue, which is, like, I think Mizuki's original eye color, but the other one was gray? So, yeah, I'm a little confused, but, yeah, I don't know, I'm definitely liking what's going on here, for sure. I mean, I can't wait to find out more. Absolutely. So, and this is actually perfect timing for, like, this, ending, by the way, because, this will, I mean, we're almost at an hour, and then next time we can just, go on to whatever new path that opens up, which I'm assuming is the path where, did Mizuki get, no, she didn't get shot, but I think she was having the heart issues again. Well, no, actually, no, I think it was the first time that Mizuki herself was having, like, heart problems. So, I don't know what's happening with that, but, hopefully with these revelations that came about from this episode will definitely open up way more for us. I feel like we are getting towards, or like we're getting close to the ending, which is sad, of course, but holy crap, I've been enjoying the ride. I hope you guys have been as well, too. Kizuna and Lee en route. End. Aww. So, it was actually kind of a happy ending. For the most part. The only, like, really sad ending so far, I guess, but I guess besides the explosion ending, would be the, what was the other one? Oh, the one with Gen and Amame. This one was just sad. There was, like, nothing really good about this one. Now, I'm assuming with everything said and done, if we go back here... What? It's still locked? Is there something else I missed? What am I missing here? Dear God, did I miss something in Ryuki's path? I don't think I did. I hope to God I didn't. There wasn't any split here. Yeah, no, it's unlimited sync. There's no split here. I'm just kind of going based off this. Like, if it's supposed to be kind of like a mirror thing, then it's like, uh-oh. Then maybe there should have been a break here, but... let's see, I don't know. This is what I need. It says this chapter is locked. To unlock it, you have to clear other chapters. Like, what other chapters are you looking for? Because it's all based on the Somniums, right? If it says unlimited sync, that means that we did everything that we needed to. Oh my God, guys, I'm actually really, really confused. Where do I move on from here? I mean, so far it's unlimited sync for Ryuki's side. I don't see anything else. Here I'm Mizuki's. Oh my God. I do not know And I'm sure you guys are looking at me like a jackass. Well, this is definitely a perfect time to stop this because I just don't know what else I'm supposed to do. Or maybe something happens when I start some other thing here. Like, hold on. If I go here... I mean, summary only just gives us, like, yeah, what we know from it. That's why there's all these green dots. Like, do you think maybe I gotta replay this? But I would have imagined this would have just unlocked normally after unlocking this, right? I really don't want to look this up because I feel I'm going to spoil myself, but I just don't know where to go. You think maybe the blackboard has something to tell me? Like, I know we got the whole Kagami thing. We see Aiba, we see a balloon, we see Tama. Right half of a body, the Nai symbols. Add a rabbit. The QR video, like... What the hell did I miss? Okay, guys, yeah, let's just go ahead and call it an episode. Next time, we will, figure out what the hell I'm missing. Sound good? So, as usual, thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you all next time for Let's Play the Somnium Files, Nirvana Initiative. Love you all so much, and please don't forget to spread that love around. Have a great day, everybody.